Let's freaking go. There's so many, and there's probably a lot I'm going to forget. I could talk about this all day, so I'm just going to do 10. Fair warning, this is definitely going to include spoilers, so this is your chance to exit. I've talked about The Mist and my hatred for this woman several times now on here. I really find it hard to pinpoint a character that I hate more than her. Her death is something that you wait for the whole movie, and when it finally comes, it's like a breath of fresh air. Another movie that I've talked about many times recently, Train to Busan. This guy is a very close second for the worst character. Honestly, he might even be worse. After the shit this guy pulled, his death wasn't even gruesome enough. He deserved worse. This bitch. Rose from Get Out. The whole family, honestly, I cheered for it, but hers especially. Fun fact, Allison Williams is an advocate for criminal justice reform and has come to the prison I work at multiple times, and she's honestly a lovely individual. But God, do I hate her in this movie. I rooted for a lot of deaths in the movie Carrie, but nobody more than Chris and Billy. They were just the fucking worst. They had it coming. These assholes from Hostel. Their death scene to me, too, is just so satisfying because, like, you don't know if Paxton's gonna do it, and then he does it. It's phenomenal. This is another movie that I've talked about a lot, but Last House on the Left. Like, you cheer for all the villains' deaths, but this guy's is the best. And the most deserved. Imagine hiring people to kill your whole family. Well, that's exactly what these assholes did. Erin in this movie is one of the greatest final girls of all time, and they get what's coming to them. Misery, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Annie Wilkes' death. God, their whole fight scene is just so, like, anxiety-inducing. And just the irony of it between Paul, like, shoving the burnt pages down her throat and, like, hitting her in the head with a pig statue. Just iconic. The biggest traitor of all time. Detective Mark Hoffman from the Saw series. Like, you are rooting for his death through multiple movies, so that's what makes it even more satisfying. Once again, to nobody's surprise, I am bringing up I Saw the Devil. When we finally get to the end and finally get to his death, and just the way that it's done is so gruesome. Even just watching this guy get his ass beat the whole movie is so satisfying. But this finale is truly impeccable.